Hey up everyone, it's the Yorkshire Panda. Welcome back to the DireWolf20 1.18 mod pack. So I've been a bit busy. I have the feeling there's a couple of ingots just shy there. I'll have to come back to sort that out. But yeah, we have done a few things. That is filling up nicely. So I've got a couple of extra mana pools here, just so we could charge stuff up. We did, on the last stream, try out the orchid mixed with this. It kind of does work. The orchid is hecka powerful, but couldn't get quite to play how I wanted it to play. Probably have much better luck over here. Like this. Because, if I just fly up, yeah, I have to change the graphics as well, because, yeah, packs getting a bit sluggish. I've disconnected my rail, or should I say I've just picked up the minecart. I have got, do you know what? What am I hearing now? That is loud. The loud bangs you hear though, that's the orchid. And what that does is when it's got so much mana from the connected mana pool, which is being fed by the munchdews eating all the leaves of the trees. In fact, just to show it off because it's so bloody loud. There we go. So, this fills up with mana. That mana is then used by these orchids to just generate ore in the stone that you find beneath it. This is picking up said ore that's generated and going into here. So I am picking up quite a bit of stuff right now from this. Now the caveat I've got here is I'm not generating enough mana to really do this justice. So what I might do is do the reverse of this. Set this to be a dominant gene, a dominant spark, and put mana from there into here, just to speed this up a little bit. But for now, that's working fine as it is. I've got some more plans for over there, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, things are looking okay, but we have reached the end of our magical journey, I think. So whilst our guys are just out in the process of upgrading, or trying to upgrade a lot of the buildings to tier 3, I've got a couple of guys building a few more new structures over here, including a stone smeltery, so we can get our own, so they can smelt their own stone and smooth stone. We have got a sifter over here. We've got our compost. We've got a plantation making their own sugarcane, so they can make their own paper. Yeah, things are starting to look up. One thing I do need to point out, there was a little disaster that happened. I'm afraid you two died. The Yorkshire Puds and Delphco was victims to the barbarian hordes. That being said, I have got Delphco the second over here somewhere. Oh, the Yorkshire Puds the second is here, and Delphco the second is somewhere, but I'm not sure where. So yeah, I've been kind of brought back, but yeah, you died. This is why I've knocked the graphics down of the game, because I'm getting a lot of these big just unloaded. Which, to be honest, I don't know how much of the pack I'm going to be able to play because it's getting quite bad now. But there are a few things I want to deal with first. So we need a way. Before I do that, actually, these tomes. I made myself a trunkinator for getting a bit more wood, but you keep finding these ancient tomes. I'm wondering how to use them because, you know, I can only go to Fortune 3, but that makes it go up to 4. Well, chance to book in an anvil, and you get higher tier. So now that can go up to higher tier looting. That can go up to higher tier fortune. I need more experience before I can do that. Fortunately for me, we've got these things. Which I need to eat plenty of because this is my flight. Here we go. So, level 4 looting, level 4 fortune. That's going to make that a little bit easier. Especially when we've got all this and we need to process some point soon as well. Oh boy. Right. But yeah, we are going to start looking at technology. We need to get an ore generator. So I'm going to get a basic 3 times mechanism set up. It used to be a 3 times. I don't know what it is now, but we'll certainly find out. And we are going to look at a few of the mods. Super Factory Manager, RF Tools Dimensions, Deep Resonance, because I want to generate RF with Deep Resonance, because that looks really fun. But yeah, we need a way of generating RF and then getting it over here. So I do want to get into Flux Networks first, and then Mana Generation. So Flux Networks is basically wireless RF. Simply it. You've got inputs and outputs. You've got the controller that lets you set the network and who can use it, and you've got your storage. Now, none of this needs redstone RF to make. All you need is redstone, obsidian, and bedrock to begin with. Now, fortunately for me, I've got plenty of obsidian, and I've got plenty of redstone. All I need now is some bedrock. Make sure these guys. Yeah, I can leave them to it. Right. All I need to do now is get some bedrock. So let's. Oh yeah, we've got an undertaker as well, which I need to get rid of this bit because I'm not going to need it soon. But yeah, back in a mo. Right. Just down my usual mine entrance. Got some bedrock. Got a lot of bedrock here. But all I need is some bedrock like this. Now, you place your obsidian right above the bedrock. In fact, let's do this first. So throw redstone on the ground. You place a block of obsidian right above it, and then empty hand, you just right click. Sorry, left click. And all that redstone gets crushed into flux dust. Now, there's a chance that that will turn into obsidian instead of cobblestone. So just be aware of that. You are going to need a lot of this stuff as well before we're done. So let's just make a bunch more. So throw all the stuff down. Obsidian on top. left click. And we've got a load of fluids dust. So let's just throw all of this away. Like so, and let's get back up to base. Right, so once you've got all your flux, that's 700 and odd, that's not too bad. Right, we need a controller, which needs flux blocks, which needs flux cores, which need the powder, obsidian, and eyes of ender. So yeah, this is definitely an expensive. You're going to be making these at the end game kinda thing. Fortunately, we're going enough for that many. That should be enough to start off with. So let's grab a couple of these. And let's make ourselves a controller. We could do with some basic storage, which just needs more of these. I've only got 11 of them cores left now. I mean, this is an expensive sodding mod. Now, what I can do is get 6 of those to upgrade into a bigger one, and then 6 of the bigger ones upgrade into the gargantuan one. So there is scope. We need a plug. We also need another one of them. We need a point. Right. Do you know what? We only need one plug. So for now anyway. So let's turn the plug into a point. Receives energy. Oh. Plug. Oh, it just strips it, doesn't it? It doesn't actually. Point. Plug. Oh, that's annoying because I do need another flux point. Right. Let's just do that. Do that. Do that. Right. I want to have my RF controller here. So if I just pop the controller down and a tank above it, on the controller, we name our network. So create a new network. Let's just call it Pandemonial. Make it red. Create. Oh, you can set security. So if you're on a server and you just want it to be for you and the people you know, have it encrypted. Private means it's for you alone. Public means anybody can use it. I mean, we're not on a server, so it doesn't matter. Select Pandemonium Network. You'll see my GUI's gone red. So now we're connected. So if I go to this tank, network Pandemonia, it's now connected. And then all we need to do, you've got wireless charging, so you can set to charge your armor, your curios, your hotbar slots, your offhand, your main hand. Yes. So whenever we've got things in our person that requires RF, they'll charge automatically. This tells us as the input and output. The members, you can select who can use the network. And then obviously you can change the colour again if you want, but I like that colour. Now, we need to create power. Seeing as we already have magic, I was thinking, let's create some power from magic. So, Nature's Aura, over here, has this item, the Energetic Aura Forge. Which I am missing another ingot of the sky, a token of anger, and a transmutation catalyst. Which is this one. Do you know what? I'm going to steal this for now. I can always put a new one there when I need to. So we need another ingot of the sky, so let's just use one of those to create it. And we've got a spirit of calling, so that's fine. We needed a token of anger, so I need ghosts, gunpowder, magma. Bottle of ghosts. Gunpowder. Magma block. I saw there were blaze powder on there. Blaze powder. Enderite. Or ender pearl, should I say. And a leaf. All that goes on there. So before we do that, let's powder eye, leaf, ghost, gunpowder, magma. Ingot of the skies is there. So gunpowder, eye, leaf, space, ghost, gunpowder, magma. We then need a sapling. And we need a phytogrow. The guy with a backpack in the blood magic area. How do you make these? Yeah, I'll make one of them later. So now I have all the stuff needed. To make an energetic Auraforge. Now, this, if we were to get our book, Kashik Tome, Nature's Aura, we need this structure around it for it to generate RF. So I'm going to need 4, 8, 12, 16 redstone blocks. That, and then we need to build this in an area of high aura, because what this does is if you've got excessive amount of aura, it'll be automatically turned into RF, to redstone flux. As seen as this is full of aura, when you can actually hear what's going on. Let's get some of this. Right, there. I use that as the anchor. Oh, I'm going to have to just break these much juice for a minute. Right. Shut up for a minute. You doing me nut? Right. That goes there. We need to break that one. Like that. Oh, one tooler. There. Right, and then place all of these, which is going to be fun. Let's get some cobble. just use as temporaries. Let's see if they get rid of this again. So there, there. There. And nope. There you. Okay, this is quite annoying. So that are all the I miscounted the redstone blocks, didn't I? I need 2 more. I needed 18. Right, so it's made. Let's get rid of all these temp blocks. And if I was to get my environmental eye out, I could see this has 50,000 RF. Now, if we were to put one of these in, a plug receives energy. So if I place a plug on there and connect it to the Pandemonium network, that is receiving energy from this. So I head over to my controller back in the house. The tank's filling up. And I am receiving 500 RF per tick. Now if I were to go down to the only machines that I've actually got at the minute, these. And let's get rid of these 2 generators. Let's just move them out of the way like this. There we go. Now, I need energy cables for these. There's plenty of energy cables. Mechanism has got them, which is these universal cables. XNet can be used to transfer RF. Industrial contraptions can have their own power source that they can transfer, but really the first one that you will come across, and probably the starting point, is pipes. So pipes, energy pipe, there we go. If I slap those there, none of these are getting power at the minute, but if I was to then take a point, stick it on there. If I tell my pipe that you pull from here by shift right clicking with a pipe wrench, connect this to the Pandemonium network. This is now all being powered by that network upstairs. So if I was to take something like the destruction gadget and throw it in there, that will start to charge up, but when I take it out, it's being powered by the flux network. And you can see that when you go here, input output. Although with the wireless charging on, I can now put that in my hotbar. Make sure that where is it? No. There we go. Wireless charging. Enable, apply, and make sure all these are turned on. That is charging up in my inventory, and it charges up very quickly. Although that's just drain my tank. But because we're getting that passively generating my RF, that's 500 RF per tick that I don't have to worry about. And you can always set to chunk load, so all the points plugs that you put on are chunk loaded. Which basically just gives me wireless power that I can take anywhere and do anything with. Although what I need to do now is go put these back. Ow. And then just make sure they're all connected. Yep, they're all connected. Good. How's this guy doing? Oh, look at this. 7 diamonds, 5 uranium, 2 emeralds, more redstone, so I can put my powder on. 64 iron, plus another 64 iron. Oh. Yeah, that's I'm liking how that's going. Right. So now that we have got RF production, only a small amount, we've got RF production. Can move those about when we need them. So let's get that out of the way. What we could do with, especially now as well, because we've got more. Another building down here, stone smeltery. So we've got to level that up as well now. I've got some more jobs for these guys. Right, now that we've got power, we can get onto some bigger machines, more powerful machines. Nope, that's not how you spell that at all. And this is one such thing we want to be looking at, especially for auto crafting some things. Super Factory Manager. It has been a long time since I've seen this, so I might play with this on stream. If you want to catch that, Tuesday around 7:30 GMT, we're taking a look. But Super Factory Manager is going to be useful when we get our production set up, which requires a little bit of mechanism. So I'm not going to go super in depth into mechanism because I've done it 100 times over. I've done it a couple of times on recording as well. And to be honest, very little has changed since the last time I did it. So I'm just going to get the ore generation. So Tuesday stream, Super Factory Manager and mechanism, so we can get our ore production sorted. Although we've got Laser IO as well. Do you know what? I'll not play with Laser IO just yet. I want to save that for Deep Resonance. Laser IO and Deep Resonance will work together really, really well. Really well. Well, it looks like then this is where we're going to play with next episode. Get started with some immersive engineering. Because that, we are going to need a bit of space for that. This will be my immersive factory, I think. Right. Well, it's only a short episode, but we'll stop it here today because we've got passive RF generation. We've got wireless RF. So 2 things you don't normally get at the beginning of your RF journey, but I mean, with 40 episodes in near enough, we get in there. So if you like the episode, hit the like button. If you like it, hit subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell to let you know when new episodes come around. Like I say, don't forget to head over to the twitch.tv/Yorkshire Panda on Tuesdays and Saturdays to watch the pack streamed. On Thursdays, where I'm playing something different. At the moment, I'm playing Astroneer. Forgot how much I love that game. So don't be afraid to drop in, say hi. Also, head to the Discord. Links in the description. Where things have changed a little bit on the Discord. And you'll see a few things that I haven't quite explained yet. Check back on Wednesday on the YouTube channel. I'll have a video out explaining what's going on with the Discord and with the channel and the second channel going forward. So be prepared for that. Other than that, you guys take it steady. I was good. I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye bye.